Yeah, this ain't a season, it's a sermon. Yeah, still spine, eyes straight ahead, silver tongue, evolution with purpose. You feel that drum line in your chest, your heart chakra won't give a rest. That's the call to stand for something. Yeah, yeah, gorilla season. That's a bloodline reason. Truth stay breathing while the fake ones weaken. Y'all chase trends, I'm tending temples, building bonds that don't bend when it's stressful. Imagine being in the foxhole, praying like an apostle, and the only thing that'll stop you from giving up in front of the obstacle is a man fighting next to you, screaming, I got you. You scroll for more of the rent. I'm in the trench with intent, truth paying the rent. They quote real till the deal gets signed, then peel off fast when the heat's on the line. Something that's been stuck in my mind is if I start diving money made versus drama looping time. You find this drama looping slaves work about $3 an hour, that's fine. But don't they know we can press rewind, begin to search and find all that line about getting on my level and how to climb. I don't flex clout, I flex conviction. This is permanent red ink, not a subscription. Feed addiction, your timeline faith evaporates quick. Mine built brick by brick, no algorithmic trick. We're talking conviction. Imagine you trying to build a house, but the BQ print is missing. You ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to keep the wind out. What is this? In search of consensus. White gorilla, I'ma need a witness.
It's gorilla season, color season. No off switch, no treason. Truth don't trend, truth don't trend. It's a lifelong reason. Y'all just posting for a cause of life. We be building systems that survive the night. Y'all just posting for a cause of life. We building systems that survive the night.
I seen prophets turn profit, then vanish in the mist. Spiritual grifters with a sponsorship list. You was woke to the check clear clean, now your conscience on mute. You off the team, but the best part of this gorilla thing is the jungle been know to bring a certain unsettling, meddling with the vision scene. I'm talking camouflage, green and brown, hot with the metal ring. Crouch real low, stop breathing, hold your chest. We hold truth like a family Chris, checking lies like we bench press stress. Accountability's the new revolution. Mutual correction, that's real evolution. You talk loyalty,
I live that code.
got brothers who would die before they drop that load. Every word that I write, I could back in flesh. Your authentic brand, just merch at best. But now you stress, cause you got a shopping cart, but it's not adding up. Use your mathematics, bruh, instead of the numerology got you stuck.
It's gorilla season, gorilla season. No off switch, no treason. Truth don't trend, truth don't trend. It's a lifelong reason. Y'all just posting for applause and life. We building systems that survive the night. Y'all just posting for applause and life. We building systems that survive the night.
Gorilla don't follow trends, we set vibration. Perennial flame through each generation. No filters, no slogans, no borrowed creed. Just roots and deeds and a soul that bleeds. I don't kneel the metrics, I kneel the meaning. Planting truth seeds while the cloud fiends scheming. They scream real talk, but they talk rehearsed. Selling virtue by the verse, man, the script got worse. I'm calling back the tribe, the aligned, the aware. The ones who build truth like a solar flare. It's there, cause every lie's just a tax on breath. And gorilla don't pay that debt. We
gorilla season, that iron reason. When the ponies fade out and the real start breathing. No slogans, no stunts, no treason. This truth we live in perennial season.
civilization is crumbling.
Hello, people. Welcome. It's been a minute. Ryan O'Shea in the building. Whoa.
God bless you.
Whoa, God bless you. God bless you, people. What's good in the hood? Gorilla season for the Gorilla reason. That's right. It's been a minute, guys. Appreciate some people showing up. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I got to go to a job soon. A couple things on my mind. I don't know. A little nervous. Been a minute. But yeah, what's been going on with me lately is my car got towed on Thanksgiving. And that was unexpected. I guess they just passed this thing in November where now they're going to go after cars with no plates and tow them and shit. So in Denver, I don't know. I feel like I had like how Paul and Slave played a part in. They still have the rule where they're not going to pull you over if you're driving around. Say you have no plates or expired plates. They're not going to do things for minor traffic infractions. I don't know if no places on there, but expired tags and shit like that. But now they want to change it. Okay, you're not driving, but your car's parked. We could tow it. So they just passed that. So they towed my shit on Thanksgiving. And will you ever make another trip to Jeffrey's old ladies to blow you again? I was thinking about that, dude. This cuck shit. I just get off topic. Car got towed, whatever. Fucking who cares? Let's get off topic. My car got towed. That was the fucking message on Thanksgiving. I went down there though. I got some shit out of it. They're giving me a hard time. And like, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm at like devious thoughts. Like the older you get, the more unhealthy you get. It's like these people want to rob from you, right? They want to steal. They want to do fraud. They want to do all this shit, racketeering. And the Orlinda talks about, like, say you go to a market and you're dealing with people to buy goods and they cheat you, right? They say you must immediately attack them. Immediately attack them. Like that's the rule that's in their text. They have all these laws written on their citadels, on the walls of the citadels, all these laws. And one of them is if someone cheats you in the market, you must immediately attack them. So what does that mean to attack them? What would they do to someone in the market that cheated them? And they said the reason is because they don't want other people to think that they're weak or they're afraid that they could like let people take advantage of them. This was as a community, you know. They were the type of people like they wanted the reputation to be like, we're not afraid of you. You can't play with us. You're not going to cheat us in the market. We will immediately attack you. So it's like, so in my mind, I'm like they're stealing from me. They're doing this shit, right? And I'm just like you motherfuckers, bro. Like you need to be immediately attacked, but how does that work? Do I need to get violent? Like how can an attack work? And does violence have to be a part of that? You know what I mean? Oh, stream. I found the right one. Yeah, I guess it's a new thing that I just noticed. They're doing vertical and so I guess it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna. I guess I would see all the numbers from them. So there might be like 3 people here and 4. Like that's kind of. But whatever. We're letting some people get in. I ain't been streaming in a minute. Have not been consistent. I'm gonna be jumping all over. There you are. So I was on like a crazy weed binge lately. Like I think that keeps me off the streams. But for some reason, this car getting towed has been kind of like a blessing because like I had this routine of just like getting high every day, eating fucking so much food, getting so unhealthy. I was smoking this cheaper weed, like $10.8. I think they were fucking up my lungs because they might get it so cheap because like maybe there's something wrong with it. There's fucking mold in it or who the fuck, something not good for your lungs, you know. And just eating and smoking cheap weed, dude. And I could just feel myself dying. I could feel like diabetes creeping in. Like I would judge people when I was younger, like big fat people. I'd be like, ugh, how do you do that? You're just such a pig. And here I am. I have no self-control. Like just eat like a pig, knowing it's going towards diabetes. But my car got towed. And then I started going to a hotel. I wasn't even like staying in a hotel. I was fucking, you don't know where I was. Like I was not sleeping in my car either. But I was content. Like there was this fucking big ass park and just sleeping under the stars. My sleeping bags and blankets. It was like, it's warm under there. Some lady came up to me. She's like, it's freezing. You all right? I wanted to tell her, nah, yeah, it's actually comfortable in here. I know it's cold as fuck out there, but I got so many blankets and a nice sleeping bag that it's like, you know, it's like people that camp and shit like that. But I don't know, just being in the hotel for a few days now. I haven't eaten in, I don't think, 6 days. I haven't done weed in about 6 days. And really in the morning, like right now, I'm really not even that hungry. Like my body's just, I think, in fat burning mode, ketosis. Because I'm just doing straight water. Like I fucking accidentally like put a little bit of this berries fucking liquid fucking drink sparkling beverage thing in my mouth, and then I realized, fuck, that's got calories, because I don't want to kick out of ketosis, kick an insulin response. I just want straight water. And I think that's a great way to heal, fasting. Good day, O'Shea. What's up? My boy. I forgot my boy's name, dude. Let's see what this fucking text is. I got hired. So now I'm getting hired for these snow removal jobs. Oh, furniture assembly. Fuck. Let me just respond to this furniture assembly thing real quick. See what's cracking here. So I got jobs coming in because, like, fuck, dude, I worked fucking like 9 hours shoveling snow yesterday. You know, the day before I worked a couple jobs. So each day I feel like if I'm going to be staying in this hotel, like I need to work every day at least to make enough for the fucking hotel, which I have been doing the last few days, which is cool. I got to go do a snow shoveling job in a little bit. And then I got this furniture assembly one they're trying to hire me for right now. Christy. New bed, dining table, 4 chairs, if time. Old bed needs to be set back. And she want to do this 1:30, nah. Let's say, I'm just going to say, I can do this. I'm just going to keep it quick. Hi, Christy. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to respond to this job. Hi, Christy. I can do this. Say, I don't know. I want to go there later. See, I got this other job. Does 3:30 work? All right, that way I responded and whatever. Figure this shit out. Furniture assembly, man. IKEA, you open the box, it smells like formaldehyde. Like, this is not the ideal shit, but I do make a good hourly rate. And I could just, like, while I'm doing this, I could just, like, if I'm on my grind, other opportunities are going to come up. Rags to riches. That's right, buddy. Get into an Epsom salt bath first, muscles, bones. I guess it's probably gone now, though. It costs a lot. What's that? Just get your car back. Now the car, see the car, the car is just so dunzo, dude. That car is just so, it's all rusted, bro. It's not safe. It's not fucking safe to breathe the shit in. I probably have to hurt my brain from fucking whatever's coming out of that engine all the years I've been driving it around with. It's just all fucked up, dude. It's just a fucking problem. It's all fucking low-rided out. It's all rusted. Pipes are, someone tried to steal my catalytic converter, I think. Fucking pipes dragging on the ground. But I wouldn't mind just getting my shit out of it. I was thinking about getting my shit out of it. Dude, my mom's got a house in Ireland, bro, that like no one's there in the winter. Some lady comes in. It's like a house on a piece of land. I don't know. I'm getting closer and closer to fucking just fucking taking that opportunity, because I could just go there anytime I want. I just have to get my passport updated and shit like that, and go out there, and I could just live on that land, and I could probably fuck around with bricks and gardening and fixing up that house. And my hesitation was I'd have to be connected to my family and deal with my family and deal with my mom. And like, you know, I've been talking to her these last few days, and it's like, drives me fucking crazy. So I don't know, bro. I guess I'd rather not. But let's see if I keep grinding it out, maybe I don't have to deal with my family. But my mind keeps going everywhere. Yeah, all that stuff in the car. I'd probably get it out, put it in storage, and then maybe figure out something from there. Because I do got tools and different things that are somewhat valuable. I got some stuff out of it the other day, some quasi-valuable shit, but it's just packed with all types of bullshit. The world famous O'Shea, that's right, wildlife. What did I want to get into? The stream can't be too long because I got to go to work soon. But I did just want to update you guys. Like 6 days, no food. And I'm not even hungry at the moment. I got a big fat belly, big fat belly fat. I mean, it's going down like daily. I'm doing like push-ups. I didn't do push-ups yesterday, but I did 9 hours of snow shoveling snow. I think that made up for it. Made some good money yesterday. Made some decent money the day before. I helped some lady move a TV up 3 flights of stairs. And I did a 2-hour minimum, so that was like $80. And then she gave me a $50 tip, which is crazy generous. So I made $130 just to help a lady. And she couldn't help, but I ended up asking a dude to help me because I was so tired. It's kind of a long story. I had some shit from the tow yard with me that I brought to this lady's house. And so I'm carrying the shit around and I'm fucking tired, dude. I'm checking on my heart. I'm trying not to die. I couldn't find her fucking apartment, dude. I'm walking around with these bags. I'm like, had to keep putting them down. You guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I have no fucking straight line of thought, but who cares, dude? When you don't talk, you forget how to talk, dude. So you got to come on here and talk. But anyway, some dude helped. She didn't notice a dude because some dude was sorting out his garbage. I was like, yo, fam, can you help me bring this up? She's like, yeah. So he helps me carry it up. I put it down. He leaves, and then she opens the door. Oh, thank you. Like, I didn't tell her a dude helped me, but I don't know if I'm obligated to. Should he have split the profits with me? But I'm just saying, like, a quick little silly job like that, like $130 real quick. Beef and eggs is a good one. 10 days, you'll drop weight. Yeah, beef and eggs. Yeah, because that's carnivore. I did carnivore before. I just did straight ribeye when I was in Los Angeles. I was getting a great price on ribeyes. I had a little money in the bank from when my dad passed away. I gave each of my siblings some cash. And so I was living in a sober living. I was doing jujitsu, and I was carnivore, bro. And even before that, I was staying with this gay fucking dude, this old gay man in Los Angeles, dude. In this fucking condo, I would go across the street and hike every day and do pull-ups. And I did carnivore. I got down to like 185 pounds, started to see like a little bit of a six-pack. I was able to do like 17 chin-ups. And I did like 55 push-ups on a single breath, doing the Wim Hof method. Why am I saying all this? And then I went vegetarian recently. And I still think there's something to that, but to do vegetarian properly, you probably need to do like the Indian method where they're just they have so many ingredients, so many ways to get nutrients into your body that, but I don't know. Do animals have that many nutrients? I don't know. It's a sticky situation, but I have been off the vegetarian. I've been trying to do just fish if I can, but I have had meat when I've been smoking weed, but I haven't had any food in the last few days. I did fucking do some urine therapy this morning, so fuck y'all. Drank a little piss this morning. Who cares, dude? I didn't do that. I haven't done that in a long ass time. But I know I was like either pre-diabetic or diabetes creeping in. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe even if you get full-blown diabetes, you could beat it. Just get healthy fast. Maybe do your fasting and then you're drinking your pee and looping it. And the one in the morning, your pee in the morning. Or if you just drink it all day long, but the one in the morning is best. Philosopher's Stone, whatever, guys. I wanted to get into something here. Let me, I know that fucking miscreants out here. But I want to show you guys something. So this is Jim Brewer. I'm going to pull up. He just got me thinking about something. Prevention works best. Stay on it. Health is wealth. Yeah, for sure. You know, this Orlinda book that I'm going to reference for the rest of my life, I think we need to adopt it as our thing, dude. It's like, I think we, the people that resonate with freedom, this Orlinda book, look at it as the Bible, as a guide, whatever you want to look at it as. I think it's the real deal. I think it's our descendants. It's the history of our people, because what is our history? And I don't know, man. Even if it's fake, like, take it anyways. We have what fucking history do we have? And we have these Bibles and different things and Qurans and it's like fucking Torahs and different things. We have these books, but what is our history? What is our history? Who knows anything about their grandparent, great-grandparent, great-great-grandparent, great uncles, aunts? Does anyone know anything about the history of their family beyond their grand? Most of us barely know our grandparents, right? I need to get off the carbs. Yeah, the carbs is crazy, bro. That insulin response. Yeah, that's what carnivore is. It's no carb. You get your body into ketosis, burning fat. They say it helps your brain think better. And I know there's something to it, but there's probably a balance in here somewhere. Like, the world's just so out of balance. Even the products we're getting, whether it's meat or vegetables, it's just like, we all know it's all bad. So, I'm going all over the place looking at this chat. Keep forgetting what fucking train of thoughts I'm fucking starting and going down. Not the Piznog, buddy. Piznog, yeah. 'Tis the season. Piz fucking nog, dude. A nod to Piznog. Let's just go down. I've been trying to find organic juice, but it's so hard to find nowadays. But yeah, organic juice, because that's the thing. When we have the gardening, that's why the Gerson juicing method to cure cancer, it's all about the life essence. It's all about getting an orange, and the second you pick it, you juice it and consume it. There's a lot of other processes, but the reason is because it's got so much life essence in it, just like urine. That urine first thing in the morning, it's got life essence in it, and that's why grapes are so awesome, because grapes always have that life essence when they're on the vine. You know what I mean? Because that vine is still kind of alive. Like, it's, you know what I mean? When you, like, as long as it's like green and everything, like it's still alive, right? It's still on the vine. So when you pluck it, it's got maximum life essence in it. Like, not like most of the products at the store, they're losing their life essence, right? They're plucking them early. They're not even plucking them when they're ripe. They're doing artificial ways to ripen them. So nothing's like on the vine, And a vine in spagyrics and alchemy, when you're making medicine, the vine, probably any vine, makes the best medicine. And what do they use in ayahuasca? They use a type of vine. So it's not always like grapevines. I don't even know. There's probably all types of things that use vines, or vines that don't even have vegetation. Maybe vines that, there's something about the vine and divine, and the fact that it's the best thing to use to make the best medicine. So there's something about that, it's got the life essence on it. You get to carry it around with the life essence. Not many things you can carry around like that, like oranges, other things. How many things are connected to the vine, or connected to, even if it's not a vine, like an orange tree, like where sometimes you'll see tomatoes like that on the vine, tomatoes. You buy them at the store, but how many things at the store can you buy on the vine? Like, oranges don't come connected to things. So how many things, how much access to true life essence can you get, and that's what the Philosopher's Stone here. That's what the Philosopher's Stone is. It's basically salts condensed and packed with highly densely packed with large amounts of life essence, just compacted. The Philosopher's Stone is powder. You put in a little bit of wine, drink it. You'll start reversing aging. You'll go back to an optimal age. Maybe for me, like in my 20s, 30s, your teeth will probably like fall out and grow back new awesome teeth. You'll be optimal health. And it's that life essence, and guess what the number one ingredient for making the Philosopher's Stone is? The best ingredient. So the best ingredient when making medicine in spagyrics is the vine, right? When you're using like plants, when you're using plants to make medicine, that's what spagyric is. But in alchemy, you could basically use anything, right? To make anything, one of the things being the Philosopher's Stone, which is a medicine, among other things. It could also transmute lead into gold. But the real transmutation is yourself, right? So the best ingredient to make the Philosopher's Stone is urine. Is urine made the first urine of the day. So you take it, you distill it down, you do all these processes, and eventually you're going to come up with a salt that's condensedly packed with life essence, and it's going to be like a powder. They call it the Philosopher's Stone, and you can ingest it, and it'll heal anything. It'll fucking heal anything. The only thing it won't heal, I think, is like mongoloidism. Is that what it's called? Like Down syndrome type people. But maybe we don't want them quote unquote cured anyways. They're part of a natural thing. Like they don't need to be like cured. Those people are fucking awesome, dude. I should maybe try to volunteer and be around those people or something, dude. Maybe fucking have one of them on a stream, dude. Those people are just always positive, awesome, great people. Who the fuck would make fun of them and fucking? But where am I going? 'Tis the season. Gotta find 9. All right. Appreciate that, dude. Much love, Brian. I should bring in the fire and said, yeah, man, I don't know. Fuck. I didn't plan on fucking saying anything too intelligent. Just want to update you guys. But maybe I'm healthier. Like 6 days ago, maybe I even looked different. Maybe I was way more bloated. Maybe the urine. I haven't done that in months and months and months and months. But maybe that's got me like help me say something, because that's the thought that I'm going through. Like the Orlinda book talks about the story of Jesus. They have a different story of Jesus, and they say that his message was like, it's every man's duty to make every other man as equally happy and prosperous as I, like something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but it's my duty. If I'm happy and prosperous, it's my duty to help other men to be happy and prosperous. My duty. We talk about duties and responsibilities. So like, oh, you're poor, but I could be happy and prosperous, like even in this moment, right? Because I'm working every day, these last few days anyways, and so that's like making me feel good. You know what I mean? It actually makes me want to work more and more. Like it's like how things feed on themselves. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, fuck working. Like I'm smoking weed and walking around all mad all the time. Like, oh, this world is so fucked up. All these jobs are so fucking. But now when I'm off the weed and I'm putting myself out there, it's like, I want to do more. I did 9 hours of snow shovel yesterday. I wanted to like come back and like live stream, but I was just so exhausted. But I was just like, do more, keep going, like do more. Cause like, I was at a few flat earth festivals a few years ago. And like I went to one in Florida where I was probably like super unhealthy, like doing my weed thing, like not working a lot. But I showed up to the fest anyways, like basically broke, like smoking other people's weed and shit, like a bad look. And but I showed up anyways, kicked it with people, and that was in Florida, right? So then they had another flat earth convention where I met Rob Cleveland in South Carolina, Spartanburg. And there, before that one, I was living in North Carolina. Charlotte, working TaskRabbit, like working my ass off, hiking every day. I think I was off the weed for a minute, like just stacking up cash because I was like, fuck it, I'm going to buy the fucking ticket, even though we got robbed. No one should pay $160 for a 2-day weekend, plus your hotel and all that shit, and every other expense and every other food. I mean, you really don't get nothing except you watch these fucking you watch these people present, but like $160, come on. But I paid it anyways because like I don't want to like show up broke and like not contribute this time like I did in Florida. So I was like, I'm gonna come buy the ticket. You know, I got a shitty hotel room. I should have paid extra and got the good one because it was such a shitty hotel room. It was in fucking sanity. Like my car was like 100%, would have been 100% better. It was insane. But my point is that like when I showed up to that one, like I was like super healthy, and I didn't even really realize it until this one girl pointed it out. She said you're glowing. She goes, you're way different than you were in Florida. Like you're glowing. And I was like thinking about that because like I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking weed, but I did at that convention. I picked it up again, but it was like in the beginning stages. So when I'm like dealing with people and I'm real healthy and I got all this money, I've been working a lot. My confidence is up. You know, I'm hiking all the time, so my body's probably in shape. And then I'm interacting with people and I'm being, smiling, we're joking, we're doing things, we're kicking it, we're chopping it up, we're meeting at this convention. And this girl, she's like, wow, you're glowing, like you look great. So it's probably like the whole thing, your personality, like you're glowing. It's not just your looks. Like I was just, and I didn't know it. And then I thought about it, like, and what caused that? Like she said that, because it goes up and down. I'm not always glowing. 6 days ago, I wasn't fucking glowing. But right now I could be getting some of that glow back. Like you guys might be able to feel a little bit of something. And my point is that, we talk about it's our duty to help other men to be happy and prosperous. So if I'm getting in that mode where I begin to glow, and people going through addictions because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe I got these emotions going through me, but I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you could be a slave, you know what I mean? You could be a slave to like the Oral Linda book talks about that. Like the worst thing to be is a slave. Full moon today. It'll be a full moon, I think, officially around 4 p.m. But the worst thing you could be is a slave, you know what I mean? Like, no bueno. Like, it's basically the number one thing. Like, what the fuck is going on? You might have to return to this subject. I have to circle back. Might have to circle back. Can't really talk. I'll type it in here. Yeah, it's the Oral Linda book. OERALINDA. Rather dead than slave. It's a motto that still carries on in the Netherlands today. Might have to circle back to this topic. But my point was, I'll see if I can get through this. But my point was that you could be enslaved, right? Like I ask people on the street, "Are you free? You're a slave," you know? And there's a mother named Freya in the book. Gotta circle back. We'll come back to this. I want to show you guys something. Show you guys something real quick. Give me a second. All right. Let me show you guys something real quick. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? I know I pulled it up. I already got it. All right. Let's go. Do this on that fucker. Whoops. Jeez Louise. All right, I got it fucking up. Appreciate that. I think that's Virgil. Man, I can't talk, dude. I gotta talk about this other thing real quick. See if I can get back to the other shit. But so let's listen to this for a second. So I'll just set this up. This is Jim Breuer talking to some kid. Some kids. He's on some kid's podcast, I guess. Some kids interviewing him, and he's in the name of the it's called Jim Breuer Reveals the Darkest Moment He Ever Witnessed in Hollywood. This is gonna get me, man. I don't know if I can talk today, guys. I don't know what's going on with me. I might not even be able to talk about that one. Shit. Guess we'll try. God damn, dude. What the fuck is going on? It's been holding in a lot of shit. Fucking get off the weed. Start talking to people. Yikes. What the fuck, dude? Am I gonna be able to talk about this one? Let's try. Can't do it. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna play my most recent stand-up for you guys. Let's do that. Just so I could catch a break here. Let me sort of catch my breath. So this is my most recent stand-up. 12 days ago. I performed this on my birthday, a full moon, November 4th, 2025. A month ago. But it took them like 3 weeks, something like that, to get me the video, which was kind of annoying. I wanted it because I wish if I'd had the video immediately, I would just immediately uploaded it. Because when I crush, I want to upload it. When the set goes like, you know what I mean? Like basically everything hits, I want to upload. But I don't want to, if no one's seen this yet, whatever. But so this is me a month ago at the Comedy Works. So let's check it out. Let's go with 1 second. Go with you just see. Yeah, this one probably works. All right. Let's check this out. What the fuck is it? All right.
We'll keep this show going. That said, we'll keep this show going. Everyone, please make some noise for your next comedian, Brian O'Shea.
This one guy's like, I like my steaks the way I like my blowjobs. Well done. I was like, that shit's rare. You know when you meet someone new and it's all exciting, you got butterflies in your stomach, and then you get released from prison early? I was talking with my buddies about different sex positions, and I'm like, I like missionary. My black friend's like, that's not weird. Just don't be short stroking it the whole time. You got to throw in a few long strokes. And I realized there's a whole version of intercourse that doesn't involve a small penis. You ever get so high, you feel like Biggie Smalls without the confidence? Just overeating and breathing weird and shit? All right. Big booty bitches be tripping sometimes. My grandmother wrote that one. Let's see. My grandmother dyed her hair with a shotgun. But my name is Brian O'Shea, and that means my initials are B.O. Kids at school used to be really cruel. They're like, your initials are B.O., faggot. Hey guys, if you want to hang out after the show, I got a car parked out front and everything. I like to play this game. It's called Whose Hands Are These? It is BYOB, bring your own blindfold. Last time only one dude showed up, but we put the blindfolds on anyways. I'm pretty sure it was him. All right. This thing going. I'm just fucking tired. I gotta get out of here in a second. I didn't start beating off till I was 28. Guys, I've got time to finish anything. I gotta get out of here. Thanks so much, y'all. See you later.
And wow, that was awesome. Never seen anybody do a whole set with their eyes closed before. While reading note cards somehow.
Yo, that was that. Looks like I'm got a little bit of composure again. Might be able to speak. Appreciate you guys though. Appreciate you guys. So let's see if we could circle back to what I was trying to get to earlier, if I could even remember what I was talking about. But did it with classic. So yeah, in Orlando book, the worst thing you could be is a slave. And Freya, the main woman in that thing, is gonna fucking kick in again, dude. I don't know. I guess I just like this shit and I'm feeling good and like, I don't know. I guess you don't realize how bad you're of a state you're in until you're kind of like pulling yourself out of it. And maybe that's what's causing these emotions or something. But fuck, it's gonna kick in. Thank God I gotta go to work soon, dude. It's like get off the stream, dude. I can't fucking talk. But the mother, the woman Freya, she's like the main woman in this book. She suggests that when you have a child, you teach them two things in the beginning. You teach them about self-control, and you teach them about virtue. I'm never going to be able to talk about this type of shit for some reason. I don't know why. So self-control, right? So you teach them self-control and virtue when you try to instill this into them when they're young. And then as they get a little older, you start introducing liberty, freedom, right? So that's their whole steez. And slavery is number one thing. No slavery. You don't own slaves, and you don't become a slave. But they do say if you're forced into situations where you have no choice, like you kind of, all right, you're kind of, well, they say rather dead than slave. So it seems like there's a little bit of a mixed message, like no, I'm either dead or a slave. But then it's almost like the situation we're in now, where you're forced into a situation that's not ideal. But once that situation ends, once that, like, those oppressors aren't just like, you know, it's like being kidnapped and held. Like, you got to kind of like just go with the flow for a second. Like, you're forced into a situation. But once you're out of that situation, you go right back to being a free person. Like, okay, they fucking kidnapped you and they enslaved you and they mistreated you, and you had to do what you had to do to survive and get out of that situation. You know, I'm not compromising shit, I don't think, but just sort of dealing with the situation, waiting till it's over to go back to this non-slavery shit. Like, it's so important. Like, if you're a slave, anyone who sells their freedom is a fucking bastard. And they're like, you kill their mother, you kill him and his mother, and you bury him like way the fuck in the middle of nowhere, 50 feet deep. They said so that, like, whatever shit grows from that don't poison the cattle and shit. So they kill him and his mother. The fuck is that if he sells his freedom? You know what I mean? They didn't say father. It's interesting. They said kill him and his mother. Huh. It's interesting. But I don't really understand it. You guys can help me out. I mean, I understand it, but I don't know that I know. I have my ideas on why they do that, obviously, you know, because like, oh, you raised someone that would do this. Like, fuck you. How did this happen? I don't know. Is that it? But anyways, the self-control, right? Like, when I'm dealing with my weed addiction, I'm not practicing self-control. Like, I'm a slave to my addictions. You'd be like, oh, you're a slave to weed. It could be heroin or crack. I suck dick for coke. You know, that whole thing. Oh, you're a slave to weed. But everyone's got their own thing, dude. If weed's going to lead to me having diabetes and heart issues and lung issues and organs fucking shutting down and every other problem in the world, I'm getting older. Fucking wasn't brushing my teeth as much as I used to. They're getting fucking yellower and fucking, like, my teeth were already kind of yellow, but like, I looked at them like a few days ago, they're more yellow, most yellow I ever seen, or kind of like fucked up looking. I'm like, damn, dude, shit's looking unhealthy, man. I used to be pretty good at flossing and brushing at least every day, like at least one time every day. But I was fucking skipping a few days there, dude. But so I'm a slave though, right? When I'm not practicing self, I'm a slave. So that's that. So like, that's rotten. That's horrible. I'm a fucking bastard, dude. I'm selling my freedom, exchanging my freedom for slavery, dude. I'm a fucking bastard, dude. Fuck that shit. Like, you got to have self-control, you know, and self-control even with these toe people, dude. Like, have self-control. You got all these fucking crazy thoughts in your head. Like, practice self-control, like in all situations. You know, I was at a comedy open mic recently. I'm telling you guys, it was like, the reason I stopped going to them was because felt like I was getting close to getting violent with these other comedians. So a couple weeks ago, I went and performed at this bar, and I was just kind of improvising. I didn't bring my cards up. I didn't know what I was going to be next because I had just walked in from smoking a joint. I didn't know if like I was next or the next. So I didn't have time to like even grab my cards. So I walk in from smoking a joint and he calls my name. I just go up there and I'm kind of improvising, thinking of a couple one-liners. I'm fucking around with the crowd, but the bar was talking. Like, this will happen sometimes at bars. Like, everyone's just fucking talking. So you're not really performing to an audience because everyone's fucking talking. There's so much talking that it's like, it's crazy. It's like not a fucking thing. It's not like at the comedy club. Like you're standing there and everyone's just fucking talking. So you got some fucking comedians that are looking at you, but the people in the bar, around the bar, are just talking to each other, dude, like loudly. Like everyone's having conversations. No one's paying attention. So it's just one of those situations. So anyways, I go up, improvise, whatever, bomb, not bomb, whatever you want to call it. No one's paying attention. But I got some laughs here and there. I was just fucking around. Bartender said, that was good. I was fucking around. I got to get away from the fucking one-liners you've heard a million times and just explore, maybe find a new one or something, or find something. And but anyways, this other comedian, this fucking this fucking dude, I should say his name, but so anyways, he goes up like a couple people later and he roasts me, right? He's like, this homeless dude, blah, and people say the same thing, like these comedians. Like, oh, he looks like the person most likely to stab someone and this and that. So he gets off stage, whatever. And I went up to him because I seen him, because like they don't say hi to you or nothing. They give you these weird looks, all these comedians. So I'm getting ready to confront him on it. And he's talking to this big fucking dude, like I'm just real ready to tell him, like, all you are pussies. I want to slap you, I want to fight each and every one of you one at a time. Like, I don't care if I lose. Like, we got to do some Fight Club shit. Like, you guys are just all pussies. But I might just need to, like, ignore these people and just excel at my own thing and but because this whole violence thing, I don't know if I need to be introducing violence into situations. But, so I said, good set. But then I said, I got close to his face. I said, and I was looking at him like close. I got real close. And I looked him in his eyes. I said, you're a giant pussy, right? And then he kind of made this thing with his eyes, like where he's trying to say like he's not a giant pussy, like he got mad. And like in hindsight, I'm thinking I should have just slapped him right there. Like, I'm not saying like I was in enough shape to beat this guy, but like at the moment I just wanted a fight. It felt like let's just go outside and fight. I don't care if I lose. Like, fuck you guys, dude. Like I want to fight you guys. And like in hindsight, like I think I should just slap him because he's looking like, oh, I'm not a pussy. Like he's looking at me like something like I'm fucking face to face. I go, you're a giant pussy, right? And when he made that thing, like trying to say like, oh, I'm not, or fucking, he didn't do anything except he kind of went like, trying to like act like he's not, and then just slap him to see what he does. Like, I don't know if he's a giant pussy or not. I'm calling him a giant pussy, but I want to see, like slap him. And then I want to see, like, what are you going to like start grabbing bottles, look for a gun, a knife? Like, how do you move, dude? But I suspected, I don't know, dude. So then he's looking at me and I go, and he said something like, why? And I said, bro, the stuff on stage is fine. Like, even if you want to roast me and want to be funny, that's awesome, dude. I said, but off stage, man to man, the way you guys treat me, you comedians, I go, you're a giant pussy, right? I was saying, that, right? And then he's just not saying anything. And then I just kind of got out of his face and I just kind of like, I was ready to leave anyways. I just started grabbing my shit and I just kept saying something like, that, right? Right? And then he just like kind of like did a laugh and just like looked at his phone. And then I looked at the fat guy I was talking to and he had this like terrified ass look in his face. Like he didn't know how to respond to that situation. And then like I walked out of the bar and I didn't really know how to feel about it. But I don't know what's going to happen if I go to more mics and see these people. I just kind of want to, because when I go there and they don't like look at me and shit, I just want to tell them like you're a pussy, right? Like I want to tell them all, like, you're pussies. I want to fight you. Like I could slap the fuck out of you right now. Like, and after that one, like, I think I'd be quicker to slap them now. Like, what do you think about that? And just, if they do something like that with guys, just slap them. And I'm not saying I'm in enough health. I'm 51 years old. I just turned 51 years old. Not healthy. You know what I mean? I could die of a heart attack rolling around with these fuckers. I don't know. These guys could have training. But I don't know. There's something about these open mics and violence that I gotta sort of reconcile. Did it with his eyes closed. Why does the behavior of everyone else piss you off? Wanting to fight all these giant pussies. Sounds like you're the hostile common denominator. It's probably hell going to a bar with you. Why don't you come up, Steve Tizzle, and we could talk more about it. We'll get a look at you. Feel you out a little bit, but you won't do that, will you? Nah, you won't come up. Click the link. I'll drop the link for you. I mean, the criticism, she could be right? This person and whatever she's saying, he, she, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm sure it's not, like, I'm sure it's not these people. Like, if I'm like, when I'm in the mode I'm in now, because like that seems to happen when I'm not in the mode. I'm not in the glow mode. When that girl told me I was glowing, like I'm in the not working, smoking all this type of weed. So that's when I'm probably more likely to get violent with these people. Or on the weed, I'm not really more likely to get violent with anyone. But off the weed, when all my emotions come back, like you're seeing right now, and that anger that's there, that deep fucking ocean of rage that's just in me. My mom was a rageaholic. Like and that's the thing. I have all my mom's tendencies, bro, because I didn't grow up with my dad. And I fucking hate that I fucking spent so much time with her and I have all her fucking tendencies, dude. The rage, like she's rageaholic, bro. The fucking never know what mood they're going to be in, manic depressive type shit, passive aggression, no way to deal with conflicts and healthy relationships and friends and dating. Like I spent so much time with my mom my whole life. Like even up until like the age, like in my 30s, like going back and living with her and just being around her so much, you know, and the things you pick up as a child, like their manner, the way I burp, the way I rage out, all these different things. I fucking hate it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? The jokes can always be on them in the crowd. Yeah. Whatever. I'm not saying my behavior is cool or I'm tough and fucking, I'm just expressing what's going on. And I know they talk this. So let's go back to the Orlinda, this thing that I'm using as a guide. And I think it's the history of our people. What other fucking history are you guys going to adopt or say where you come from? So let's fucking grab this Orlinda for now, at least. They talk about that. Like if you get violent with someone and you bust out a tooth or they lose an eye or fucking a tooth, they say you'll go to that person and be like, okay, you could do that to me. You can knock out my eye, knock out my tooth. And if they don't want to do that, then you got to pay them whatever amount they say. Say, nah, I don't want to bust your shit. I want you to pay me. And then they come up with an amount. I don't know if they could go crazy and just like give me everything, but they said they come up with an amount and you got to pay it. Yeah, because otherwise angry, violent people, they get rid of them. They send them to this place called a tin mine. It's like a prison. Like that's what say Britain used to be. They had these tin mines. And remember how Britain said they send all their prisoners to Australia? Well, I think the real story, according to this book, is Britain was a place like that. It had the tin mines, tin. I think that's where that comes from. And people would work in these tin mines as like, it was a lifestyle of working in tin mines where it's just a hard lifestyle. It'd probably be like something when you're in a prison workforce or something, you know. It's just for all these fucked up people that just can't, that they kick out of that society. They give them like 3 chances for different things. Like if you steal, they don't play with that. They don't want you fucking stealing. You steal once, you know, and they got a story about stealing too. Like, so like there was these three, it was kind of like rough times, I guess, right? And there's these 3 different dudes. They each stole a bag of corn from 3 different people, right? So the first guy catches the thief and he takes him to like their court or whatever, you know, takes him to the local court, which would be like the mother. There was like this female, I think it was either the mother or they took him to court, like took it to their government, right? And said, hey, this guy stole from me. What do you want to do? And they said, oh, you did good. Like you caught the guy and you brought him to us. You know what I mean? Then the second guy catches the thief And he takes the bag of corn and he lets the thief go. And then the people, the government or whatever, the mothers and everything, they say, oh, that was good. That's all right. Like what you did there, how you handle that, that's good. Then the third guy catches the thief. And he goes back to his home with him. He goes back to where the thief is living. God damn, dude, why can't I fucking talk today? So he catches the third thief. He goes back to where he's living and he sees his soul in misery. He sees all the misery this guy's at with his family and everything. He sees all this misery, this fucked up situation. So he brings, like, just how they have nothing. They're like destined. It's like all fucked up. So he brings the guy a wagon full of goods, necessities, like everything every necessity this guy needed. He I see you back there, Jackie. Give me a second. Every necessity this family needed. The fuck was in this giant car. And they said, and then the mother and the people in the community, they seem to be taken aback by it. They said, wow, that's fucking, they're blown away. So they said, they said that was wonderful. Like, we're gonna erase all your sins, and we're gonna write down what you did in the eternal book, right? What the fuck is going on? I gotta get off this fucking stream, dude. I cannot talk today. What the fuck is going on? But sending love and positivity your way, O'Shea. An example of a good man. All right, let's bring up oh, she's gone. Let's go. Yeah. Let me see if that lady responded about this job real quick. God damn, what the fuck is this stream today? She said that would be great. If you end up being able to come earlier, just let me know. So I said, excellent. I said, perfect, whatever. Perfect, thanks so much. I always got these like same replies that people do. And how do you reply to people that put a million exclamation points or even one? Like, I'll then add exclamations to mine, but I'm like, should we be doing that? Like, they probably read mine and know that I'm not an exclamation. I don't know. That texting shit is fucking strange. I like how Paul texted. Like people say, like all lowercase, very loving text. Like, I don't know. My text, I feel like I'm an asshole in my text, even though I try not to be. I try not to be I just always look like an asshole. I just so much effort to not. I don't know how to describe it, dude. Fucking texting shit is weird. So she didn't put exclamations this time. Or some people do though. It's like, how do you respond to that? Perfect. Thanks so much. We're all set. Whatever. All right. So I'll go ahead and confirm this task. It's probably gonna take me like, damn, I need to go over whatever this shit could take a long time, but so sometimes people think, oh, that'll take an hour to do 4 chairs, dining table, new bed. It's like, nah, bitch, I could be there for 4 or 5 hours. You ready for that? It's like, so I got to prepare him ahead of time, But this one, well, fucking surprise. No, I don't know. I'll try. Maybe I'll get into it later. But let's see. So changes to 3:30, 30, and then we'll put like 4 hours on it. It'll take me at least 4. We'll put 5 hours, 3:30 to 8:30 p.m. I don't know. It ain't gonna take that long, but fuck it, we'll do it. Now I'll say 7:30. 4 hours. All right. So someone's gonna hire me after that 7:30 watch to shovel their snow because there's snow out here. Shoveling snow at 9 o'clock at night again. Appreciate you. Thanks for sharing, big dog. Hell yeah, Jimmy Shively. That's what's up. So Koi Brian, maybe next time. Yeah, I can't even fucking talk, Jackie. And you coming up here probably had me fucking, I don't even know. Got some womanly energy. As we're talking about the mother, the Orlinda. But yeah, that's what they did. So the third thief took that bag of corn, and the guy went to his place, saw the misery, brought him a giant cartload of necessities. But see, all 3 people, they said they did good. The first guy, he brought him to like the courts. Second guy took the bag and let the thief go. The third guy goes to his house, sees all the misery, brings them his family all these supplies. And they say, all right, we erase all your sins. So what does that mean to erase someone's sins and to write your name down in the eternal book? And maybe that's something, to contemplate, because like we all sin, right? Like if you're guilty, as my man says, of the least of it, you're guilty of all of it. They're all equal. If you've sinned a little bit, you're just as guilty as the person who sinned a lot of it. So you're like, oh man, I'm such a fucking piece of shit sinner. But then you could do something so like we're talking about to that guy that had the ability to bring someone a cart of supplies. He was probably happy and prosperous, right? And if it's his duty to help others to be as happy and prosperous as him, and that leads to them wiping out his sins. Like, what does it mean? Like, how does that work? Like, oh, we wipe your sins out. Like, it's like a church. Like, you go to confession. Okay, you are absolved of your, it's an inside job, right? But there's something to what these people do, right? What does it mean to write someone's name down in the eternal book? So they probably have an eternal book, right? Or whatever that means. So yeah, it's like redemption. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm the worst of the worst. Well, turn it around. You might get all your sins forgiven and have your name written down in the eternal book. So that's another little thing I wanted to bring to you guys today. Like Virgil said, he's in a similar situation. That's kind of like when I started the stream, it's kind of had it in there like, all right, you're going through this addiction. Like, go up there, talk about it, show how you're sort of like pulling yourself out of it. And like maybe you could help someone, As part of that duty. Like we talk about with these police on the side of the road, like you have duties and obligations. You're a servant. You're a servant with duties and obligations. Riding around here, In your uniform with your guns, you have duties and obligations. Just like I have duties and obligations, you know what I mean? To what I'm serving. So we all fall short for sure. Well, so there's a lot going on in the world. Stay strong, keep faith, O'Shea. Much Irish love and peace, prayers and blessings. You, yeah. What's up, Nancy? We might meet up in person, Nancy. Should I go to Ireland? Should I not go to? I don't know. It seems like when I'm not glowing and working all that much, like Ireland and the piece of land, and seems appealing, but it's it's attached to my family. But like, if I'm doing my own thing, if I'm working every day, I'm getting to a point where I don't need their land and their property. And I don't need to go to Ireland. I don't need to leave this land that I've been my whole life. Why am I going to go to a foreign, even though my mom was born there, my dad's parents were born there. So I'm more probably Irish than I am American, like in terms of history. Obviously, like America's brand new. I'm the first one. My mom was born in Ireland. But it seems like the more healthy thing to do would be work every day, stay in your grind, like have that ambition to keep stacking cash and keep getting opportunities. Get your own piece of land. You know what I mean? But you're walking the walk. Appreciate that. You're doing it, B. Let me peep at something here. What these fucking miscreants are up to. God damn. Alrighty then. Yeah, I probably gotta get out of here soon, guys, to go to work. I'm glad I was able to hop on here, and I don't know what the fuck this stream was, dude. How long have I been live? I go live like 8:45. Been live for like an hour and a half or something, hour and 15. I'm thinking about just ending it right now because I got to go to these jobs. I got to handle some business. I got to rebook a room today. I got to look for prices. I got to fucking check in, check out, because I've been like adding a room on one day at a time. Like at checkout time, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna extend my stay and look for prices. I had to switch a hotel. I'm trying to look. The prices seem to be going up every day. It's like hard to find good prices. It's like, fuck, dude. It's like I did 9 hours of shoveling snow yesterday. I made like, what was it, like $260? But not 9 hours. Like it was 5 hours worth of shoveling, but traveling, because it was 3 different shovels. So it's 5 hours of billing work. So 5 hours equals it was $50 an hour plus $50 an hour. So it came out, I made like $260 at $50 an hour, 5, right? Or 250, whatever. And but like these hotel rooms ain't fucking cheap, dude. It's like, goddamn. It's like but the day before I did a couple jobs, and it's like I made $130, which is like what the hotel rooms cost. And it's like, damn, you work just to pay the hotel room, but it's like, whatever, dude. It's fucking cold as fuck out. I'm in a crazy situation I got myself in. Should be grateful. I want to be grateful for this hotel room. Be grateful to Geraldo. That's that God. They say that's the only person you get on your knee and you say, like thank you. Like they say, like if you see your neighbor needs help, you don't wait for him to ask. You don't wait for him to ask. That's no bueno. You help. You don't wait for your neighbor to come on, bend a knee and be like, oh, please help me. No, you help them before they ask. Because the only one you get on bended knee and show that like, you know, whatever it's called when you're on bended knee, like you don't do that for anyone except for Geraldo. So only one you do that for. And you don't wait for your neighbor to get on bended knee and do something like that. Nah, you help them out. So like, that's part of these duties. Like, we can tell in the world that just ain't how it is, man. Like if someone's quote unquote happy, prosperous, they don't act as if it's their duty to help all their men. It's like almost inverted. It's like get more for us and hurt them. So it's like a satanic type thing. But I've been rambling enough. We're gonna end it, I think, on that grill. Like, I need to know. I think Paul wrote that song, right? That I did in the intro, Gorilla Season. But it had something to do with I don't know. OTW was making it sound like it had something to do with you're in a yurt with books or whatever. I for one miss you, O'Shea, and Paul, and Enslavey. I pray you all you stay the course and safe and protected. Yeah, shout out to Paul. And his if he's dealing with any health issues, whatever he's got going on, shout out to that land. Hopefully, if I keep on this movement, get some of my own little cash, I wouldn't mind participating in that with them. But we'll see how it all plays out. Let me see what this is. Got a fucking. Oh, I appreciate the donation, Julian. He said for the inspiration. See, that's crazy, dude. That's weird. You get surprised. Like I don't think I'm inspiring anyone. Like I'm all like low self-esteem and shit. Like, oh, this stream's gonna suck. What am I gonna talk about? I'm not doing man on the street. Like you can't fucking do nothing. You ain't shit without man on the street. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you gonna say? Like you're just gonna be fucking. Which has happened when I've been blown out on weed. I'd be like, oh, let's see what's up on Reddit. And Timmy's like, bro, what are you doing? This is what you do all day. And he was dead right, but it pissed me off and I wanted to kick. And I think I ended up kicking him off. But see, that's me being a bitch, dude. But so shout out to Timmy. That's like good friends like that hold you accountable, bros. But even though, like in the moment, I'm wrong or even know I'm wrong and I still act like a bitch in hindsight, like Timmy's a G for doing that. He don't have to do that. You don't have to come up here and try to hold me accountable, try to make me better. But I appreciate that. So I got to have gratitude for that. So the stream seemed to be a little bit different, even though I'm not doing man of street off the weed. So that's that. Oh, shit, don't put yourself down, pal. You're doing more than a lot of sheeple. I feel you, brother. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure Paul wrote the lyrics to the song. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know if you're in the books could write lyrics like that. If you can, bravo. Seems like it seems to me like Paul maybe wrote the lyrics and Yurt helped him with the AI shit, or maybe Paul did it all on his own. I don't know. But I would like to know though, because I'm guessing it's an AI. You feed lyrics into an AI thing. You say make it rap like this type of rapper. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. But yeah, we'll play that song here at the end as an outro. Let me get out of here, guys. Let me just look through these comments one more time. Ask the creator to penetrate every cell and cause regeneration back to his originated blueprint. Paul O'Shea. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, he's saying a prayer. I ask the creator to penetrate every cell and cause regeneration. Yep. Regeneration. See, it's not just the body, right? We do that with society. Every cell, every person could be regenerated. OTW said Yurt made it with AI. Like, those are Yurt's lyrics? If those are Yurt's, whose lyrics are those? So Yurt, so whoever made it said they, yeah, but I don't know if OTW is right because he was trying to say it was Jimmy Shively. So he didn't know what the fuck was going on. I suspect Paul wrote that, dude, but I could be wrong. If Yurt wrote that, dude, bravo, Yurt. You got some fucking it sounds like Paul talking though. I could be wrong. Kyle. I don't know if you want me to give you your whole name, but I don't know if he sent something on PayPal. I don't know if there's a note there. I don't see a note. Let me see if you left a little message. I would like to read a message if you left one. See, I didn't even anticipate even getting donations. I didn't think about that, dude. Like, I'm talking about being on my grind, and it's weird how this shit works, dude. I guess when you're just be yourself and, like, and expect to come up here and like fucking be all choked up and shit. It doesn't look like you left a message, but thank you, Kyle, for your donation, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys, man. That's awesome. Anyways, what else we got here? Stay well. Appreciate that. All right, let's get out of here. This, I don't know. I'm gonna say Paul's lyrics, but if someone wants to correct me officially, we'll do that. Let's see where we're at. Which one is fucking? We'll go to. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Much love, much love. Read one chapter, and I think they know it all. What is that? Read one chapter. Authenticity goes a long way. Stay well, O'Shea. All right, guys. Much love, much love. Yeah, we'll get into this outro. We'll do it again maybe soon, huh? Maybe off the weed. I say that when I was on a weed, but maybe off the weed, maybe I actually stick to my word. Streamed in a minute. Last time I streamed was fucking when they were trying to tow my car. So another thing is this car towing. I kind of look at it as a blessing because I was trapped in the weed, and that's why I think maybe the God did something. Like something seemed to switch up. They towed it, and I've been in a hotel ever since. Been off the weed ever since. Been fasting ever since. So I don't know. You look at like, was it a blessing or a curse? You know what I mean? Double-edged sword. Probably two things at the same time. Like, it's not cool they steal your shit, but it's getting me out of a situation that I couldn't seem to get myself out of yet. Much love, Jimmy Shively. Thank you for sharing, O'Shea. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here on this outro. Talk to you guys later. Where the fuck is it now? What is it? Yeah, here we go. Let me share this one. Hold up. What? Something else came in here. Greg. I don't want to say your full name. He said, Ford, you're not alone. Gregor, one love in chat. Thanks so much, dude. Man, you guys are awesome, dude. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. But I don't know. I'm going to go. I got a couple jobs lined up. It's freezing cold out. No biggie, bro. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating facts, bro. You guys are awesome, dude. Hopefully I could do this again soon. I know I said that on my other streams and I fucking didn't do it. Maybe off the weed, maybe with the fasting, maybe with the love that's felt in this room, the presence of God. Maybe I'll be back sooner than later. But all right, y'all.
Yeah. This ain't a season. It's a sermon. Yeah. Still spine. Eyes straight ahead. Silver tongue. Evolution with purpose. You feel that drum line in your chest? Your heart chakra won't give a rest. That's the call to stand for something. Yeah. Yeah. Gorilla season. That's a bloodline reason. Truth stay breathing while the fake ones weaken. Y'all chase trends, I'm tending temples. Building bonds that don't bend when it's stressful. Imagine being in the foxhole, praying like an apostle. And the only thing that'll stop you from giving up in front of the obstacle is a man fighting next to you screaming, I got you. You scroll for more of the rent. I'm in the trench with intent, truth paying the rent. They quote real till the deal gets signed. Then peel off fast when the heat's on the line. Something that's been stuck in my mind is if I start diving money made versus drama looping time. You find this drama looping slaves work about $3 an hour. That's fine. But don't they know we can press rewind, begin to search and find all that line about getting on my level and how to climb. I don't flex clout, I flex conviction. This is permanent rent ink, not a subscription. Feed addiction, your timeline faith evaporates quick. Mom built brick by brick, no algorithmic trick. We're talking conviction. Imagine you trying to build a house, but the BQ print is missing. You ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to keep the wind out. What is this? In search of consensus. White gorilla, I'ma need a witness.
It's gorilla season, dollar season. No off switch, no treason. Truth don't trend, truth don't trend. It's a lifelong reason. Y'all just posting for a buzz and light. We be building systems that survive the night. Y'all just posting for a buzz and light. We building systems that survive the night.
I seen profits turn profit, then vanish in the mist. Spiritual grifters with a sponsorship list. You was woke to the check clear clean, now your conscience on mute. You off the team, but the best part of this gorilla thing is the jungle been know to bring a certain unsettling, meddling with the vision scene. I'm talking camouflage, green and brown, hot with the metal grain, crouch real low, stop breathing, hold your chest. We hold truth like a family crest, checking lies like we bench press stress. Accountability's the new revolution, mutual correction. That's real evolution. You talk loyalty,
I live that code.
got brothers who would die before they drop that load. Every word that I write, I come back in flesh. Your authentic brand, just merch at best. But now you stress, cause you got a shopping cart, but it's not adding up. Use your mathematics, bruh, instead of the numerology got you stuck.
It's gorilla season, gorilla season. No off switch, no treason. Truth don't trend, truth don't trend. It's a lifelong reason. Y'all just posting for applause and light. We building systems that survive the night. Y'all just posting for applause and light. We building systems that survive the night.
Gorilla don't follow trends, we set vibration. Perennial flame through each generation. No filters, no slogans, no borrowed creed. Just roots and deeds and a soul that bleeds. I don't kneel to metrics, I kneel to meaning. Planted true seeds while the cloud fiends scheming. They scream real talk, but they talk rehearsed. Selling virtue by the verse, man, the script got worse. I'm calling back the tribe, the aligned, the aware. The ones who build truth like a solar flare. It's there, cause every lie's just a tax on breath. And gorilla don't pay that debt. We
Gorilla season, that higher reason. When the ponies fade out and the real start breathing. No slogans, no stunts, no treason. This truth we live in perennial season.
Civilization is crumbling. God bless you.